Well, hello folks, welcome back to the channel. I am the Custard Prophet and we're back here for another ETS2 career mode video with the Custard Haulers. We're taking a load of Valentine's gifts from Taranto in Italy. Yes, we've left Greece all the way to Fier in Albania. We're going to be taking the ferry. It's not a long delivery. Let's go and have a quick look at it. So you can see here we will be going through the port of Bari into Durrës in Albania, and then we'll take the road down there towards Fier. It's going to be around 12 hours 51, including the little ferry trip, but it's not a particularly long trip on the land. I'm going to talk in today's episode as we get going, and we'll also be popping off to, well, we'll be probably sleeping at some point, maybe just do that on the ferry, but we've had a little bit of a problem, which you might have seen if you've been watching the channel message board. You've seen I've had an issue with my recording software, so I use OBS typically, so Open Broadcast software, is it? I can't remember, which it's the software that most people who record videos for YouTube use. It's free, it's dead easy to use and really, really versatile. It's great software. I've had some issues in the past with it, but this time I've had an issue which I just cannot solve, and it is completely it's completely ruined everything. Basically, I can't do anything at the minute with that. So yeah, unfortunately I spent the whole of Saturday trying to sort that out and sort of failed to do that, and so I did put a little post out on earlier on today, or was it on Saturday, I can't remember, about this, and thank you to those people who replied. I did try a couple of the things that were suggested, so uploading or installing OBS didn't work, unfortunately, and as well as a load of other things that I have done to try and make this work. But yeah, so we are trying a different program here, so thank you very much. I forget who it was, I'll put the comment up to who mentioned this software, Bandicam, and so I did originally try and do a video with that, and then realised that well, you can do a 10 minutes using the free software. So I have paid for the actual proper software. It's not very expensive, like $40 for like eternity. I can then use this on this computer, so it does give me that backup as and when I need to. But we're just giving it a trial today, seeing how this software is. What I've seen so far, it's pretty easy to understand, easy to use, but it's a little less versatile than OBS. So we'll see what happens. I can't seem to get my face away on this, so unfortunately I can't just kind of do some of these do some of the time-lapse videos as easily without me being there, and I can't seem to go any further that way. Don't know why that is either. So there's a whole bunch of things I don't understand on this, so we're just going to have a quick basically a test here today and see how this goes. I think the other little issue we've had, because I've spent so long doing this and I'm away next week, it means I haven't managed to do any of the videos for next week. So we might have one more video until Saturday, and that is going to be your lot, unfortunately. And yeah, that's not what I wanted to happen. I was hoping to fill everything up, but I've just not been able to. I've not had the opportunity. Anyway, that's enough moaning. So we are going to be heading up to the port of Bari. While we get up there, or while we're going there at this point, I'm just going to show you a little bit of a drive that I did earlier on in Athens, and you can see us finding the hidden road in Athens, which was a bit good. Ignore the fact that I'm backing up the wrong way on a dual carriageway, and I basically have destroyed 1,000 cars behind me. That's that's something that happens, but there we go. So have a look at this. Right, we are heading into the marina in Bari, just through these rather austere looking gates, and yeah, fairly straightforward drive to get here. Hope you enjoyed that little hidden road. Really hard to see hidden road. That was only accessible going in one direction, which made it harder, and you can only go one way down it as far as I can work out. So it's one of the really hard ones to find. Not a particularly exciting one, but rather cool to get there in the end. I knew vaguely where it was because of a comment that was left. So I was looking, or I knew where the other end of it was. So I was looking and sort of saw it there. And then when I went down to drive down it, I completely missed it. And then I ended up having to back up the dual carriageway. It was, yeah, not my finest bit of driving in the world, but we have got it there. So we're here in Bari. We're going to be taking the ferry across. It should be, obviously it's going to take a few hours to get across, but it should be light when we get over there. And then we've got a relatively short drive down to Fier in Albania, so it shouldn't be too tricky to complete that. So we are leaving Greece. Very, very sad. So I hope you have enjoyed my little trips around Greece. We of course will be back. As I said, we're going to be doing some of the remaining achievements. I do want to, I don't really know where I'm going here. Ah, there. I thought I was getting on that one, but I think I made a mistake there. Right, there we go. Busy nattering, and we need to go up here. Yeah, so we will be getting those hidden achievements. Sorry, not the hidden achievements, those hidden roads and those couple of other achievements. We'll probably do those achievements in a single episode, and we'll try our best to yeah, make those relatively interesting, but we'll intersperse those with some of the other things. So we're currently heading north towards Germany. That's the current plan, and so we're going to explore, we've done Munich, we're going to explore Berlin, we're going to explore Dresden, and there's a couple of other cities that have been reworked. So I'm excited to see what they've done. And what's most interesting about that is I've been to Berlin and I've been to Dresden, so I think a lot of the cities in Germany so far I'd not been to. So now I get to see some of those that I'm looking forward to or have been to, so I know kind of what to expect. Right, across we go. Right. Also want you to let me know what you think of this new software. Are we dropping frames on it? Does it look all right? What do you make of it? Are there any issues? Basically, this is kind of what I'm kind of seeing this as my backup software currently, and I'm hoping to get back to OBS, but I think it's probably good to have that backup. Right, it's just 130. Oh, that was always going to be the case, because I thought I was going right there. Right, there we go. All better, nothing coming. It's raining here in Albania. How dare it? So, yeah, I very much enjoyed Greece. It's sad to say goodbye, but looking forward to some of the other stuff. And I've been looking at the Nordic Horizons stuff that they've been putting out, which looks really exciting. I guess we've got a way to go for that. And undoubtedly, we're going to have to wait for the other bits to come out first around Scandinavia. But what I really, really was really excited to see is there has been a new announcement from SCS, which I'd seen based on a blog that I mentioned in the previous episode, but they have now officially announced it on Steam. They've mentioned the Benelux rework. And the details that they've provided sound very exciting. So this is going to be, as I got it slightly wrong, it's Belgium, Luxembourg and the Netherlands, which are going to be reworked. And they say completely. So from the ground up across the whole thing, there's going to be new roads in there. All the cities are going to be completely reworked from the ground up. But the most exciting part of it all there is that they're going to be putting some additional cities in there. Now, I don't know how many, they haven't really revealed that, but they did mention, I think Antwerp was one city they're putting in, and there was a Dutch city as well that was going in. So if it's just 2, great, but if it's more than that, how awesome would that be? And there are a bunch of Belgian cities and Dutch cities that you'd think, yeah, they would fit nicely in this game. And there's also, I mean, there's a lot of, those two are relatively small countries, but they've got a lot of people who live there, a lot of cities there. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. I think that's going to be really, really awesome. Okay, folks, so we've got 2 hours 16 to go, 124 miles. We'll probably leave you for a little bit. I might try doing a bit of a time lapse and just kind of zoom in a little bit because I can't move my head size. So I'm just gonna we'll do what we can with that, and I'll see you in a little bit. Or put something over my face maybe. See you in a bit. To go now. We're just heading off this motorway now. I think if we carry on down that way, we will get to Jura. No, not Jura. So we'll get to Villor. But we're going off towards the oil fields where Fier is. And so I think this is possibly only the second delivery that I've taken down here. So that's pretty nice. The oil fields, as I remember, were rather cool. Oh, we got to go up here, right? So I don't think before I actually get into that, just wanted to sort of say this is going to be job number 12 out of 14 for the Cupid Express event, and the one other video I do want to get completed by the end of tomorrow will be the final one, so we actually complete this event, because that feels like that's kind of what we've been working for a long time, and I don't want to let this issue deal with it. So unfortunately, if you are enjoying the ATS content, that will just be pausing for a week, as well as everything else, and we'll kind of go back to the normal schedule thereafter. But we will have the ETS2 content that you are going to expect this week. That's my plan, if I can get it done. It's currently 9 o'clock on Sunday. What are you doing, mate? You just went in the middle of the road. Lunatic. So that's the plan there. So the other thing I just wanted to sort of talk about a little bit about, because I don't think I said this earlier, exactly what was wrong with OBS, just so you've got an idea what the problem was. I don't think I mentioned that earlier. If I did, I'll probably cut this out. But this is very pretty, or just, I don't know, put some soundtrack over it as I... no, we want to go left here. Sorry, mate. Sure, we were going up that way. No. Just hold back. There we go. Oof. Got away with that one. Yeah, so basically what was happening was every time I opened OBS and then went to put on a game that was a little bit needy in terms of memory, so something like this, ETS2, ATS, most of the games that I have, Football Manager seemed to work okay, but pretty much everything else didn't. So I tried a bunch of them, and what happened was when I flicked between screens, which you need to do on occasion in OBS, the image on OBS would just freeze. Now if I looked at a different part of OBS, I could see that the camera was still working, everything was still working, but the image that was recording was just frozen, which was interesting. So there was no way I could record. And I had something similar to that before. I managed to get a little workaround for that, but that didn't work this time. So yeah, if you've got any thoughts on what on earth the cause for that could be, I will be all ears, because I do kind of want to understand why on earth everything has been, why it's been so complicated and why I can't do that. Because ideally I'd love to go back to recording with the OBS, but what I have noticed with this particular bit of software, and again thank you to the person who mentioned this, because I didn't write your name down, but I will have put your name on screen at some point, is that its ability to properly do the green screen stuff and get the background out on the green screen is so much better than what I can manage to do manually in OBS. So that is one advantage that I've noticed between the two. Just the fact that I can't move my camera anywhere further on that direction. I can go all the way on the other way, all the way to the edge of the screen, but I can't go any further the other way. I don't understand why that is. So if you are a Bandicam user, let me know what I can do to make that happen, because it's a bit weird, if I'm being honest. Right, I think we're almost here. I think we're coming into the oil lands of Albania, which I had no idea about. I mean, it's only recently, in the last episode, we were in Central California, in the oil fields there around Bakersfield. I did not know about that at all. It's very, very cool, ETS2 and ATS, just in terms of the way it teaches you geography and the stuff that is in places that you would have no idea otherwise. That, I think, is a real nice, cool aspect of the game, and it's very, very pretty, isn't it? I'm talking about oil fields. I haven't seen any indication of one yet, but I'm pretty sure they're around here. There are a bunch of places you can sort of pull off. Oh, there we go. There we go. I think there's a little, there's a little viewpoint that we have previously picked up there. I suppose you can go down there as well. I've not really tried sort of going down some of these roads, because it does feel like a lot of them are. There's nothing going to stop you going down there. Like there. I could go down here. Is this a hidden road? I don't think it is. It's just a place. Not sure I can get back out of this, so I might have to. I mean, stuff like this is rather cool, isn't it? It's just, there's always a little bit of rubbish when you don't actually, get the hidden road from it. But yeah, anyway, we'll get back on the road now, and then we'll do a nice reverse park to finish up with. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this new software. Does it look as good as what we've been putting out previously? I'm going to have my own opinions on that, but obviously you folks are the ones who are watching this properly, so it needs to be as good, if not as good. If it's better, that's even great, even better. But yeah, that's where we are at the minute. Nice. Yeah, I do like this little area. It's very, very nice. A lot of thought has gone into it. I'm just a little bit unsure about all the places you can drive, and there's nothing stopping you, is it? We can go down there again. Loads of places to go. We're going to take a left here, into here, into this OMV, that's what it is. Around the corner. What do we reckon? It's going to be a 40, isn't it? It's not going to be a 90 in here. Although there's a lot of stuff going on. Right, let's have a look. It is a 90. Okay, well, I'm presuming we need to go down here first of all. And it's kind of behind that truck, isn't it? Again, this doesn't look like ridiculous. Just got to line it up and just slot her in there. Haven't we? I can't see it a minute. Oop. Helps if I go the wrong way, doesn't it? The right way. I can see it, yeah, on the in the mirror on that side. We'll just come back a little bit. There we go. Go, and gotta be it, hasn't it? Yeah, there we go. Done. Number 12 out of 14 in Cupid's Express. So there we go, folks. Another successful delivery. And a load of XP, almost up to the max level 40. I don't really see what these last few levels do, because I can't really do anything with it. But there we go. Right, there we go, folks. So we'll do another delivery, and then I'll do the final delivery, and we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you think about the new setup. And I've also got, because it is my birthday on Tuesday, also got some soundproofing, which will go behind the computer. So there is a little bit of an echoey sound. So once that goes up, hopefully that will have disappeared. So it's just slight little improvements, which hopefully will make everything better for you. Anyway, folks, as always, it's been an absolute blast. Top quality reversing there. We're almost there with the Cupid Express event. I'm very happy that we've actually managed to find a way to record this. Fingers crossed this has all worked. Anyway, folks, I will see you in the next one. If you have enjoyed this, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new. See you next time. Goodbye.